This unboxing I'm going to be doing today was once a region locked exclusive, but not anymore. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel, ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as give this video a thumbs up at the end if you enjoy this unboxing. And feel free, if you have any questions at the end, to leave me a comment in the comment box. And don't forget, we have lots of heat videos coming out soon, so please hit that notification so that we can alert you as soon as we have any up and coming videos that we'll be posting. So for you newcomers out there, I like to say that my videos can be quite long, but I do recommend that you watch it from start to finish. Today, I'm going to go through the chapters, which you can actually go and select in that description box below or at the bottom of this video. First up, we're going to go through the unboxing and overview of the MNVN Bones. It's been a minute since I've done a Yeezy video, so I'm excited to get into this for this unboxing. Next, we're going to talk about Kanye West and Nick Knight and how they created a documentary together on the new YeezySupply website coming out, so that's pretty exciting. Then we're going to follow it up with sizing, as this was released in kids, adults, as well as infants. Then we're going to follow that up with a bit of styling in the Bone shoes. And then we are going to end with the resale on how these shoes are currently doing. So let's get into it. Starting with the overview. So if you guys have not seen my previous videos that I've done on the MNVN series, I've done the phosphor video as well as the triple black, so please go back, view those videos if you have not seen them yet. Today we are going to be going through, though, its other cousin, the Bones. So this was actually interesting. I feel like at first I thought this was only going to be exclusive in Europe, and then all of a sudden it was LA, and then they opened it up to New York. So I was very fortunate enough to be able to cop these shoes and add them to the series of MNVNs that I already have. And you know, we've already kind of gone through the overview, but I'm going to go through it for any of you who are new to my channel. This is basically a boost infused shoe. So the midsole is actually boost infused. This shoe is very, very comfortable. If those of you out there have tried Boost, I highly recommend getting a pair of Adidas shoes with Boost, especially if you plan on walking in that shoe for a long period of time. It is very, very comfortable. So as the name Bone, I think of cartilage inspirations. And so I'm looking at the shoe, and it's definitely got this cartilage inspired hues that are applied basically on the medial and lateral side of this specific silhouette. Nice paneling throughout in that bone colorway. Really, really makes this shoe pop with that color. We've got this kind of bone white nylon upper paired with that reflective 700 and that metallic-y silver tone, which I love so much on these shoes. You can see it here. Of course, we've got that nice solid black midsole, which has that nice squishy boost inside of it. And then we've got some nice hints of black on the tongue here, as well as hints on the toe box over here. And we've also got hints on the sock liner as well. And it looks like the insole here is black as well, with that nice kind of bone coloring on the insole. So this is actually a PU midsole, which is going to basically enhance durability to the shoe, so it's not going to get damaged as easily as other silhouettes. And we've got that, of course, no tie bungee, which I love so much, so you can slip this shoe on and off. You don't have to worry about untying and tying your laces. You can just slide these shoes on. And then we've, of course, got the no-sew overlays which are going to offer lots and lots of breathability and comfort. And it also provides for a very futuristic look, which when I'm looking at this shoe, as I mentioned in my previous videos, it's very modernized, very futuristic. So this is definitely taking off of that kind of dad shoe vibe, but as opposed to what we've seen in, the 700 series, we're actually seeing the MNVNs in a more kind of futuristic dad-like view. So definitely thinking that this is more of an evolutionary look compared to previous styles that Kanye has made. And all of these panelings that are the no-sew overlays are actually heat welded panels, which is pretty cool. And of course, we've got that 3M reflective branding and herringbone traction pattern on the outsole of the shoe. Yeah, I mean, definitely a great additional color to the MNVN series that we've seen so far. We've seen it in orange, we've seen it in that neon yellow, and just a simple black. And I think this is just another great additional added color to this series. So job well done. All right, so now let's move on, and I want to talk to you guys about the new YeezySupply website. Kanye West has recently teamed up with Nick Knight on a documentary detailing the new and updated YeezySupply website. So basically, this website, in his words, is a new intimate experience. And so it's going to feature basically real people with real users, and you're going to be able to actually try on clothes. So say you want to try on the shoe, or you want to try on some sweatpants or a t-shirt. This website is actually going to allow you to be able to do that and view the products on yourself, so you can actually get an idea of what they're going to look like on you. So this is actually going to be, or it is a 9-minute documentary. It's out now, but it explains basically how this concept started 3 years ago, where Knight and Kanye were actually just kind of going over what kind of website they wanted to imagine, YeezySupply expanding to be. And so they kind of took this non-artistic approach when going about designing the new site. So the new YeezySupply will continue to host the brand's clothes, the accessories, the shoes, but will feature items basically with a different 3D effect. So when we're used to seeing websites, it's just a 2-dimensional screen that we're used to seeing. They're going to allow the user, when you go onto the site, to actually see it in a 3D effective way. So users will be able to view an outfit on the model, who you'll actually be able to move on the screen. So you'll be able to see the model more up close and personal, so that you can really get a good sense of what that item looks like. And as a model, what's interesting, we do have these tricks of the trade to kind of make the outfits look better in front of you, just in case, the sample sizes don't, for instance, fit us. With that 3D module, I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to see, any imperfections in the outfit. So I think it's going to definitely be a more tailored, true to the model fit than what we're used to seeing, which is great. And you'll also actually be able to see more details on the specific model that you're looking at. They're going to have a description box where you actually can see, for instance, what the model's favorite pizza is, what some of their favorite hobbies are, which is interesting because as a model, we can kind of be objectified at times, where people forget that we are human.
They don't rewrite you completely. I mean, they could, but it'd be too much work. It takes thousands of hours to build your personalities. Usually they just tweak you a little bit and drop you into your new role.
And we're not just, a stick figure or a mannequin that's being placed with these clothes on us. We do have, sensations and nerves and feelings. But I think sometimes in the industry that does kind of get, forgotten.
It's the highest priority.
Don't. After all, we've been down this road before, darling.
And so the thing I love about what Kanye is doing is he's giving, the model a bit more of a presence to make them more of a human in front of consumers who are looking to buy items. And I think that's really important in understanding, that the person that is modeling that garment or product or accessory, actually, you know, can have some sense of relatability to the consumer that is looking at them in that product. And yeah, basically they're just trying to make the internet more of a humane space. So Knight says, we've gotten used to internet being basically a flat, two-dimensional place, but the internet is also this amazing tool that connects everybody in the world. What if we could use it to get to know the people we are looking at on the screen, which is what I was saying earlier about, you know, getting to know the background of the model. They're, you know, really creating this new breakthrough of a website where, you know, we haven't really seen people wanting to expose what, you know, the model's background is versus just their appearance. Like they're just kind of a stick figure sitting there. They want you to actually get to know them, which is cool. And so I'm looking forward to you guys hitting that documentary and seeing what it's all about. And I'm very excited to see that up and coming website launch and have a feeling it's soon because we've got, you know, I hear word of mouth is that we're going to have another Yeezy day where they're going to be launching Yeezys all day.
What? Oh no!
So I think maybe that may be the greatest moment in time for them to launch this new YeezySupply website. All right, so now let's get into the sizing of the shoe. So I do like to, you know, talk about those different silhouettes in the Yeezy family because they are a bit different when it comes to sizing. So with this specific silhouette, I went half a size up. I do find that my foot does get pushed up into the toe box a little bit more. So I would recommend going half a size up. So for me, I'm a 7.5. These I purchased in a size 8, and that's, again, men's sizing. So typically a 7.5 is a woman's 9. So you can see that translation in the notes. And as far as the different versions that were released, they released in the adults, infants, as well as the kids. So the retail for the adults was $220, the kids was $160, and the infants was $140. And on that note, we are going to then move into some styling. So let's get into that section and we'll go through all the outfits I put together with the bones. All right, so for the styling section, the first look that I went with was a black rag and bone, just simple black dress. This is going to be, I guess, the black outfit for the styling section. As you guys know, my favorite thing to wear is all black.
I only work in black, and sometimes very, very dark gray.
And, you know, I just feel like this is such a futuristic, modernized shoe that I wanted to kind of bring it down to a more simplified wardrobe, and that's where I went with that simple cotton dress. I wanted to keep it, you know, quite comfy and cozy, and so this dress also kind of has a modern cut to it. It's got, you know, a different kind of pattern going on with the ruching on the side of the dress. And I think, you know, the two just suited each other very well for that first look. For the second look, I chose more of a, you know, super casual, just denim look. I wore some redone, just oversized, baggy jeans with this specific silhouette. And then I paired it with a Manor Noir bustier top in white and black. So I kind of wanted, you know, to keep it simple on the jean front. I chose a light denim because I think the light denim really just pops with this kind of nice light white bone color. And the Manor Noir top, I wanted to kind of just make it slightly fancier, but not too fancy, just to kind of give you guys another kind of dressed up, a casual look. And, you know, just the black and white tones I think really work well with this colorway. This isn't specifically a white tone colorway, I wouldn't say. It's more of kind of a cream buttery color. And hopefully, you know, we'll obviously have some closer images for you guys to see up against the white versus this color, so you can see how much this differs from just a pure white color. And then the third look that I chose was just some comfy sweats, some gray sweats. You can never go wrong, I feel like, with sneakers when you're wearing sweats. I mean, this is definitely an athletic looking shoe, and so I chose just some basic, simple, you know, plain gray sweats because I love how this kind of metallic-y 700 metallic gray color really plays off of that gray. Though I think you could obviously wear sweats in a multitude of colorways. You don't just have to go with a simple light gray. which is what I kind of went in that direction with. Then I paired it with my Murakami Billie Eilisher, which, you know, I just kind of wanted to give you a sense of pop of color in one of the looks, and I think that that t-shirt just kind of exemplifies more of a pattern look, but more of color, because I definitely think that this is a neutral enough shoe that it's going to basically be able to match a variety of clothing options. So definitely can't go wrong with a shoe if you do decide to cop it. It's definitely going to be, you know, a shoe that you're going to be able to match with a lot of different clothing pieces. All right, so that was the styling section. Now we're going to close this video off with the resell on this shoe. I think personally this shoe does do pretty well on the resell end. As I always say, it does depend on the shoe size that you do end up with. This specific shoe, once again, in the adult size, retailed at $220. And so right now I'm looking at the base sizes, and starting from the lowest size of a size 4 to a 7.5. On the lower price end, it's going to go for $355, and on the higher end at a 7.5, it's going for $453. And so, you know, it's definitely almost going double the amount of the retail value for this shoe. As I've seen with the phosphor as well as the triple blacks, those have kind of kept a good resale value as well, which it's no surprise why these are doing so well. And I feel like, you know, as somebody who's gotten 2 of the colorways, you kind of want to keep going and getting every single color. So you want to have the phosphors, you want to have the triple blacks, the orange, the bones. You want to have all 4 just so you have the entire series. But for the larger sizes, those are actually doing a bit better than the base sizes. So on the lower end, we're looking at a price of $379, and that's for a size 10. And then as the sizes increase to a size 15, for instance, that's actually going for $1,500. So if you did get these and the larger sizes, I think you are going to basically hit the lottery if you're going to resell these. But definitely these are some go-to shoes that I've had obviously previous experience with, and I do think that the resale value on these shoes does continue to grow, and it does continue to stay. As always, I like to mention that I do have the affiliate links listed in my description box, so feel free if you're interested in actually purchasing these shoes. I do have those links for StockX, and as always, I like to mention that it does help the channel, so hit those affiliate links if you're interested in copying the bones. And yeah, that was the video on the MNVN 700 bones. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, thanks so much for joining. I hope that you'll subscribe. Don't forget to hit that link, as well as give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this unboxing. And if you have any questions on sizing in the silhouette, I know that all you newcomers out there who've never bought a Yeezy, I have said in previous videos, it's important to know your sizing before you go and try and play for these, because they're very hard to win and you don't want to get the wrong size. So feel free to hit me in that comment box if you have any questions on that. Let me know out of the styling portion if you guys had a favorite styling pick out of the 3, as well as don't forget, hit that notification button. We've got some great content coming up for you guys. Actually, our next video is going to be on the 350 Zion V2, so you guys will want to definitely stay tuned for that up-and-coming video. And then I have a surprise for you in that video. We're going to talk about our premiere that we're going to be doing on Friday that I'm extremely stoked about. But until next time, guys, my name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We'll catch you on the next video.